Hello and welcome. We are here at Fort Clatsop today. We came out with the family so we could look around and see what it's all about. So why don't you come with us? A beaver. Poor guy. Hope the future came from the fur trade. But I mean, that was their money. So something that's really cool is we got the Oregon Pacific Coast annual passport, and that got us in today. And there's also a bunch of other places that it gets you in. It was $35, but it was great because it covered our whole family as well too. So really worth it. Arrival of Stanley Wenceslaus. This sculpture commemorates explorers' great adventure in reaching the Pacific Ocean. Oh, this is really neat. So the top there is Lewis, and that is Clark, Clatsop Indian. Oh, and then there's the Newfoundland. He came with them. That's Seaman. This was his name. It's pretty cool. It's a really neat little museum they have. Best dressed in the West. Look at these. When the Lewis and Clark expedition left St. Louis in 1804, the men were dressed in military uniform. The uniform consisted of the following: wool uniform coat, lined frock, linen shirt, wool vest, wool trousers, wool socks, leather shoes, felt hat, and wool stocking cap. Okay, if anyone's ever worn wool when it gets wet, it does not smell very good. So, I mean, I'm sure it was nice for them to be warm for a little while, but wow. Goodness. Sacagawea was the wife of Toussaint Charbonneau and the mother of Jean-Baptiste. This is neat. Again, this shows you their journey that they took along the way. So he said, this place we called Fort Clatsop. We selected a spot on the south side of a Neutal River by the natives of the Neutal. Here we constructed some long houses and defended them with a cannon stockade work. That was Clark to George Roger Clark, September 24th, 1806. Well, that's where they show how they made the canoe.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat. Did you see that, Austin?
Yeah, he was telling me about it.
Yeah. The split cedar log.
Yeah.
With maul and wedges. Did you think that's Darth Maul? Just kidding. They shape it. Wow, look at that. Touch spare bow with the stern pieces, lacing of the pegs. Wow. Well, that's pretty amazing. Pretty neat. Wow, look at these. And we have lived as well as we had any right to expect. Clark. My goodness. Oh, and a violin. Well, yeah, they had those, their muskets. That tiny little guy. Lewis bought along a flint-lock pocket pistol similar to the one for himself and Clark. The pistols were rarely needed. Well, that's good to know. So it says that on the westward mountain crossing, the expedition ran out of portable soup and other rations. Game was scarce in the Bitterroot Mountains. On the Columbia River, the common diet became mostly elk, deer, fish, dog, waterfowl, and roots, often supplied by natives. We were never without 3 meals of some kind a day, either poor elk, meat, or roots. I don't think it's poor, it's poor, like P-O-R-E. Look at that. These are neat.
Yeah.
Let's see all the...
Yes.
So Fort is 100 yards away. Bring your dog on a leash. You can have him outside, but just not inside the museum. Oh, I think I remember. Took a picture in front of this.
There's Sacagawea.
Sacagawea.
I don't think it's Julia.
Oh, okay. Red alders are an important plant in the coastal forest because they fix atmospheric nitrogen into a form used by other plants. Nitrogen is a very important plant nutrient because it's essential for photosynthesis. Well, cool. I'm glad that I can read today. Winter at Fort Clatsop. So here at the end of the westward journey, the 33 members of the Corps of Discovery spent 4 rainy months preparing for their return to St. Louis, Missouri. The men built huts to protect themselves and their supplies. They named it Fort Clatsop after the local Clatsop Indians. That's pretty neat. You can see. So this is what we're going to go into right now. Pretty neat. Hey, they spent some winters here.
Austin said, "There's no Wi-Fi." I said, "Well, Cody said,
Yeah.
no insulation."
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
I said, "No electricity."
Yeah, that's true. All of the above. Oh, look, they even have bunk beds. You think this is an Airbnb? Look, bunk beds. Oh, wow. Yeah. Look at that. Okay, yeah, let's see this doorway. Okay, don't touch, mind your head. But see, no problem for me. I just walk right through. One more. Oh, this one's bigger. There's that. Look at that. I like their table.
Right.
The chair, though, it's pretty neat. It's a really wide chair.
They wore a lot of stuff. There's a really neat trail that you can take. It's the Fort to Sea trail, and the trail's in between. To see the coast is about 7 miles distance. We actually did the opposite. We did the sea to Fort. Well, red
said huckleberry. You said you'd be my huckleberry?
I'll be your huckleberry. I'll be your huckleberry.
Do you know the reference? Yes. Okay. Stay on the boardwalk. Ooh, such a beautiful day. It was raining earlier. And it cleared up. Look at how gorgeous it is. So this is talking about why are there poles in the water? The poles are, or pilings are logs from 80-year-old Douglas fir trees. Really? They are a maximum of 60 feet in length and are embedded up to 20 feet into the river bottom. The rows of pilings were used during the log sorting and raft making process. Interesting. So that's what they're talking about. Wow.
I think I saw an otter.
Where?
Over there.
Oh.
He went underneath.
Oh no. I want to see an otter.
He was swimming.
Oh. Come on, Mr. Otter. I love otters. No. Where are you, Mr. Otter? Still is beautiful, though. Even without the otter. I heard a little bloop. Gosh, it's so gorgeous here. Wonderful that they have all these bridges and boardwalks and all these places. Oh, look how pretty this is. Love hearing the wind through the trees. I bet it's probably not the best in sound, though. Oh my goodness, look how beautiful this is. I love that they have these little benches along the way, which is wonderful. So you can come down not sit in the water and sit. Wow. It's like sitting in front of your own masterpiece. Beautiful. Wish you were here. And watch the duckies. Hello, Mrs. Duck. Hello. Is that your partner over there? He's blended in. You can kind of see him. Right there. She's like, no pictures, please. Does she have something in her beak? No. Yes, we hear you.
Oh, there's another one.
Oh, there. He took off. He's going. Whoa.
There you go.
And he landed
Oh,
there.
there. That's there was.
Oh. Yes, we hear you. Historic Park. There's talking about the Fort to Sea Trail all the way down there. So the Neutal River Trail, it's not even a mile. Easy. South Slough Trail, that's the difficult one. This is a national park. And it's beautiful. What's really nice also is that they have restrooms at the end of the trail. So if you gotta go, you can go. Well, there you go. That was a fun little hike we had and really fun visiting Fort Clatsop. And also our walk along the Neutal River Trail. We had such a beautiful day today. It was a gorgeous day out. If you are in the Astoria, Oregon area, please take a trip out to Fort Clatsop. You really will enjoy it. Summertime, they have wonderful activities as well. And as always, thank you for coming along with us beyond our four walls.